podcast.
Wilson!
To the right place at the right time. I'm your shocking GM, John Swan, and I am joined by my incredibly efficient and talented agents, Kevin Decker, Kelly Gilliam, William Rodriguez, and Vinnie Rodriguez.
I guess our agents are efficient. I thought you meant us.
Yeah.
You are very efficient and talented.
How? In what way are we efficient?
Yeah. Well, we are a little late recording, but you know that was fine. We all were doing things. You're a very efficient and talented role players, cast members, killing it with all your new characters.
We appreciate it.
We are talented. I would not qualify us as efficient.
You're an efficient role player.
All right, cool.
No one's described this as efficient.
I do like that you use shocking because we left off with Migo being shocked by that door.
Thank you for picking up on my breadcrumbs. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Here's my question of the week. Very simple. Could be a long conversation. Could be very short. Who knows?
It's a good song.
Which starter Pokemon would you choose?
Oh,
We're limiting it to red, blue, or yellow.
Well, you can't
Okay.
choose Pikachu?
We're red, blue, or yellow.
You're talking
Okay,
just the three, or you're saying
The original, no, like the original Pokemon games. Red,
Yeah.
red version,
there's-
blue version,
You have
or
four
yellow.
options, basically.
Yeah, look, I don't remember what the ones were for. What were they? Silver and gold? Were those the next two? So like you could also choose those, but if you know it, I'm not going to penalize you.
There's only 151 Pokemon. I think we've had this discussion.
We have.
Kevin.
That's when the church split.
Yeah.
Was when they
Like
had more
right
than
away?
151.
Kevin's like, I use Hotmail. This is too new and fandangled for me.
Yeah.
I'm sticking to the original
It's too
150.
new.
Man, I had a Game Boy Color and it was the infrared on the top, and we tried to I had one friend that would link his game with me. I had red and he had, I had red and he had blue, I think. And we would try to link the game in order to trade the Pokemon you couldn't get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it worked.
That link never worked for anyone ever. I don't know why that was touted as such a feature.
Yeah. And it was never used for any other game that I know of.
No. And it was like, hey, do you have a link cable? No. Do you have a link? No one had a link cable.
No.
If you had a link cable, you were the have among the have-nots.
Dude, Books A Million Sundays.
Still sells link
That was
cables?
when probably. That was when you could bust out your Pokemon cards and game.
Yeah.
And you could do the trades that they always encourage you to do. And I think that was how I got Alakazam.
Yep.
That's how.
Because that was the only way you could evolve
That's the only
Abra
one.
right.
and Kadabra.
Oh,
Yeah.
We definitely need to talk about our favorite Pokemon after we talk about our starters, for sure.
That's next episode.
What next? I have to wait all that time?
Come on.
I
Hey,
never
Oh my
had
God.
we're
one.
trying to be efficient.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not
so,
efficient.
Yeah, so we're trying to keep it tight. Wait, Will.
I
are you
never
going to
had
say
a
what I think you're going to
Pokemon
say?
game.
No. F in the
played it.
chat. Wow.
Well, just if you were, though, what would you do? Because, I mean, you could just pretend you're Ash from, the show, right? Satoshi. And just, choose your own. All right. Okay,
Will's from a time period where they would catch dragons.
That's true.
Right.
What is,
That's true.
You would
Yeah.
ride a dragon.
Yeah, he would.
I think I
What
would
was your starter dinosaur, Will?
Yeah. Or your
pterodactyl.
We've talked about
He
this.
likes the flying ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Which
does.
I think is a Pokemon, but it's not like a...
I mean, you could go Protozoic and do what's your starter bacteria? Right?
Single cell organism.
What's your starter single cell organism? You know?
Wow.
Cool. Well, I'll go first, which never happens. Dude, Pikachu all the way. Come on. Easy, yes.
I didn't have
Look at
yellow,
Vinnie's-
so I can't say.
Yeah, well.
Yellow didn't come out until I was already done with the first game, so.
He was like, that's enough for me.
Yeah. I think...
Yeah, that's it.
So I had red, and I think that's the only that's one of very few, if not the only game that I got that was while it was current generation. I was almost always as a kid a generation behind for consoles, video games, and stuff.
Yep.
And as soon as I got red, Bulbasaur just resonated with me. He spoke to me. It was
Fuck you, Vinnie.
the grass types have always They're my people. I don't know why Kelly's so aggressive right now. Maybe he's just
Because we always choose the same shit. It's fucking Allosaurus last time.
You're the same person.
God.
Allosaurus, Bulbasaur. That's it.
I was a Charmander person. I had red. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember
that tracks.
exactly, but I had red. I'm going to state that on the record, and I picked Charmander almost every time. Looking back though, I think Bulbasaur actually had some abilities that would have been useful.
Yeah.
He just
Like
became.
Bulbasaur was a good starter.
He was, yeah.
So I went back and did some reading about like the different starters, like why you had those three options, and apparently they were effectively the difficulty of the game. So like the grass type was easy because the grass was powerful against the first two gyms, and so really all you had to train was that one Pokemon. Water was medium because it was really strong against Brock and his rock types, but was the same as Misty's Cerulean. And Charmander was hard mode because he wasn't strong against anything. You had to train your Pokemon up really well and really evenly in order to succeed
Build out
in
your
the game.
team. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just inadvertently chose easy mode.
I also inadvertently chose easy mode, but I think it's because like Bulbasaur is just I knew that he turned into Venusaur, and Venusaur was just this beefy fucking dude, and he just looked epic to me. That's why. And like he just looked cool. So that's why.
Squirtle sucked, but like Blastoise or Blast whatever his name is.
Yeah, it was Blastoise.
Blastoise, the third evolution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's boss. Shoulder cannons.
Sure.
Reminds
But
me
you-
of, I can't remember the name of that train, but there's a train from Thomas the Train that has two
Yeah.
water cannons. It's a firefighting train.
I have to. That's how you end statements. The question is, which starter Pokemon do we think Will would choose?
What are the first starter Pokemon? Okay.
Okay, yeah, or okay, so there's Pikachu, electric type. There's Bulbasaur, grass type. There's Squirtle, water type, or there's Charmander, fire type.
It's only those
Yeah,
three.
for the first
Four.
like
Four.
couple games, yeah.
There's only three,
yeah.
and then the yellow version came out just like a year later, and that was a special. You could get Pikachu out of the four.
Yep.
And if you got yellow and didn't get Pikachu, you were silly.
Did Yellow also have like all 150, or was that an urban myth?
I would probably go yellow.
Because the other ones only had 140.
Hell yeah.
No, they had way less than that. They only had like 80 or 90 each, and
What?
you had to have red and blue, and trade back and
Savage.
forth in order to get all 150.
I never
Wow.
tried to get 150. I'm not a true Pokemon trainer.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I just wanted the ones that I wanted.
I don't even know
Yeah,
how to play
same.
the game. That's how terrible I am.
Dude, there are some good Pokemons out there, Will, if you want to play.
There are.
Oh,
There's some really good emulations too.
Also, can I say that I was never mad about Raichu? Like, I would also choose Raichu a lot over Pikachu.
Who's Eevee?
Raichu is cool. Dude,
Wait,
Eevee is one of my
was-
faves.
Was a boss. Yeah, it was. She or he was the first Pokemon that could then be evolved into different species. So you
Yeah,
have
it could be
stone.
Flareon. Yeah.
Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon. So fire, electric, and water.
And then Scion? Was it Scion?
Well, in later
the Fable.
versions, you got into
Espeon.
Umbreon, Espeon,
Yeah.
which were I think psychic and dark types.
Dark. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a Cosma or whatever, like some cloud Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, there are so many now that could buy.
John, did you say that you didn't like Raichu because people don't like Raichu? They don't like the fact that Pikachu turns into Raichu because he's not cute or something like that? Is that what you don't
Yeah,
like?
like I get it. Pikachu is so iconic, but I liked Raichu. Like,
Wait, why?
Raichu was cool
curious.
because Raichu was just a badass. I don't remember the abilities, so I don't remember technically what made Raichu better than Pikachu.
Yeah.
But I liked having both.
Raichu.
So I would double up, but it was worth it.
Raichu was just like the next evolution.
Yeah. You know, I would just party.
Right.
Yeah.
There's this
Yeah.
game, if y'all want to play, the only real sort of Pokemon MMO, because there isn't a Pokemon MMO officially yet, but the closest thing is something called Pal World. And
Pal
it's,
World, yeah.
Pal World, yeah. You should check it out. And it's basically Pokemon, but like more violent. You can even like capture other trainers apparently, which is really weird. But like,
That's wild.
I definitely want to play it. I didn't bring a gaming PC with me, but that was my huge mistake. Next time I'm definitely gonna buy one and bring one because
You can just get a Steam Deck.
yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
super
whatever.
coincidental, but
Why-
Grayson just got some socks given to it. Like, we just had a whole bag of socks given to us because kids grow fast. And one set of sock in there, Lauren shouted from downstairs, like, maybe your daddy can answer this one. And I had to go down and be like, oh yeah, that's Pikachu on it was a Pokeball. The sock had a Pokeball like right on the ankle. And it was a
Nice.
shadow of Pikachu over it. And I was like, yeah, that's Pikachu from Pokemon. Why are you guys slacking?
What's up? Yeah. Why don't you know this?
Like, Grayson has an
Look,
excuse. He's only 3 years old.
There's no excuse. At 3 years old, you need to be world ready. Speaking of hanging out in Pokemon, you know, I think there's a good chance that when we hit Gen Con, we might have a hookup, y'all, because as we found out, our friend Finder has one of the link cables, and we know that because Finder is here with us as an audience watching the ebb. Good to have you here, Finder. Appreciate you. You rock.
What's up, Finder?
If there's a moment where you're like, wow, that was super wrong, then, you know, just feel free to message us.
He is one of
Draw
our
something.
paralegals. He's part of
Yep.
the lead paralegal. he's allowed to call us out.
Lead illegal.
Illegal.
Yeah. The lead illegal. Yeah, the lead
Also, this
illegal.
I think we're announcing like we're going to Gen Con. It's official. Like, we are going to Gen Con. So like, the 5 of us
Yeah.
will be there.
Presuming we get our tickets. and
That's true, that is-
accommodation.
Well, this episode airs after that, so we should.
Yeah, of
plan on
course.
having-
Yeah, yes.
Assuming we maintain our current level of efficiency, is that what
We're just gonna go
Yeah,
this whole
that's it.
section.
Hey,
if
you know
we
what?
get 'em,
You know what?
so-
God, we're not going to jail.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh no, please don't. Yeah.
We're not gonna make
Some
it.
more information to come about meetups, or you know, about some detailed information about a chance to hang out, and hopefully we will see you there on the floor. With that, I think we get into it. Get back into that infill, extraction, hostage mode. Yeah? Let's do it.
Finder, if we suck
Let's
today, it'd be nice. Be nice to us.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't nice to us
Not
when we did the
possible.
spaceship combat. He was
very
rubbing
Really?
himself
That
in the
was-
wounds.
What are you talking about?
He was basically
Also,
like,
thanks for doing that.
he said things like, you know, if you guys would be the best at this, like, I really would think that if, like, literally no one else was alive. He would say things like that. we were like that bad at, like, spaceship combat. I hadn't seen him burn us so hard, and I was very happy to see
That's
it.
good burns. That's good burns. That's good burns. Thank you for doing that, Finder.
I just gloss over that.
You can't gloss over that. All right, y'all are pushing further and further into the Ringworks Morrow headquarters, the new headquarters. First, surveying the scene of the crime, and then eliminating the vests that were waiting in the conference room to take you out, the IFF agents. And then you walk out in this nice, fancy lobby, and you're like, what's that under the desk? Coax an agent to come out from where they're hiding. And they pull the gun on you. They start attacking. Boom continues his path of destruction, his vengeance, his vendetta against desks and other office furniture, blows up a desk. And then you hear something behind the door. Migo goes over. It's like, huh, hear something over there. Me just hack the door and zap! Get hit with the trap. So glad
Shocking.
that I got you with that. Shocking! With a security trap as you get hit with a lightning bolt. And the door opens, and I believe it was at that time, I'm going to bring you guys over to the map, that there was a gun pointed at Migo, taking a shot. Brought you guys over to the map.
Before we go any further,
Oh,
wait.
oh.
The CEO's personal living quarters is in the building, the Ringworks building. Somehow I
recall-
missed that.
Yeah, so I told you guys that at the brief when you're in the copter on your way over, and then that was also some information that you got from Archie as well.
I was just not
Through
like
Commander
cognitive
Bolt.
dissonance, not making that connection. What kind of CEO
It's cool. It's
lives
okay.
at work?
No, it's not a live at work. It's that the residence has an attachment to the office, so that way, while they are there, they can quickly move in.
It sounds like a pineapple pen.
A pineapple.
What?
So the residence is and the office building, and you put them together. It's a residence office building. They live at work.
Yeah, it's a pineapple pen. I got you. That makes sense. If you guys haven't
don't-
seen that, we'll post it later in Discord. It's fine.
I don't know what that
pineapple
is.
pen. You're
yeah.
2 years too
Nope.
late.
Nope.
Cool.
But so the
I'm gonna just add two things together and say it next time.
Leora Huxley's residence, where they reside, their living
Current
space.
residence. Yes, while the office is being worked on, they've been staying there, so it's near it. I presume that they have-
was being worked on.
While the new office is being finished and worked on, she was right next door. There are other places that she has, but it's of no concern at this time.
Maybe I'm just missing it. I don't know. No, she lives at work, is what I'm hearing.
Office building?
No matter how you explain it, she lives at work.
There's like a mansion-y place next to it, and there's a hallway. You can go between.
So
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I imagine it's sort of like how the governor's mansion is right next to the Capitol building.
Sure.
It's the White House, is what you're saying.
That might be
live
a
at
little
work.
bit more.
They live at work.
Yeah, it's like the east wing and the west
sure.
wing.
Sure, that's a great way to put it. Yeah, it's a great way to put
Okay,
it.
moving on.
Buildings are a little more separate. Do you feel like your apple has been kerfuffled, Kev? Am I doing it right? Is that the
Sure.
pineapple pen trend where you just say you say a fruit and another noun, and then you just go forward with that?
I don't really know. I can't really explain what pineapple pen is to somebody who doesn't
That's
know what
fine.
pineapple pen is.
That's fine. Let's get back into combat. So, Migo, there is a gun firing at you, and that is going to be I believe that is a, let me double check my numbers here. Yeah, 27 to hit against your Casey.
The 27. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right. Okay, you get 5 points of electricity damage. Again, more electricity damage in your face as this gun fires at you. And then as it fires, you can see a bit of this Yosoki who is standing there, and their head peeks around the corner. And when it does, there's this voice coming from inside the room. You can see a bit. This looks like a technical room, and this face peeks around with these goggles, sees you, and then just shouts out, just says, "Hey, Rexy, what? I just shot the hammer. Is that Cara Valtara? Oh shit, that's Cara Valtara. Oh fuck. Okay, all right." And that is their turn, as they might have possibly recognized some of y'all. Sisil, it's your turn. What are you doing? On your turn, what are you doing? Sisil.
Man, you got me all distracted. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, let me see. There's Migo.
Stalling for time. Stalling for time.
The one down here is dead, right?
Nope.
No, that Yosoki's behind cover.
Took damage from the explosion of the desk. Dusty death.
I know. I was just thinking about diagonals today, and I forget exactly how it works. So I'm just gonna move to there. Okay. I'm gonna move myself my 30 feet, and as I do that, I'm going to, trace my pulsecaster rifle around, and I'm gonna shoot this one here in the doorway.
Yeah, okay.
That was in the room, and that's the one that said they recognize us.
Yeah.
All right.
Fire away. For a second, your name was over it, so it looked like it was named Kevin. I was like, I don't remember naming that one Kevin. But, maybe it was named Kevin. Aw.
What's a 10 on the
What'd
die
you
for
get?
14 to hit?
Against?
I think that's EAC.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yes.
From the long arm.
So that's D6 plus 6. It's +4, and then
Gross.
plus an additional 2 because a pulsecaster rifle is already a non-lethal weapon, and using Merciful Striker, it adds a +2 to it, which I believe Merciful Striker comes from Starfinder Enhanced. Is that correct? Maybe.
We will find out. Keep going.
No, I want to look it up now. I'm really excited to use this. Anyways, so yeah, it's going to be a D6 +6.
Yes, it's from Starfinder Enhanced.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that was a 1 on the dice, so it's a total of 7 points of non-lethal damage, though. Non-lethal.
7 points of non-lethal damage. Okay.
He says, recognize this.
And he's like, I don't know who you are. Why'd you say that? I don't know who you are. Why'd you say that?
I only know the other guys. Sorry, dude.
I only know the famous people. All right, cool. So 7 points of damage, fires across, hits them pretty brutal. Looks like it did a lot of damage for their frame. Good stuff. Good move. Y'all are moving tactically like you do. Kara, Valtara, leader of the Stars team. What you gonna do?
Does Kara recognize the voice that it cried out and recognized her, or is it just...
No.
Okay.
Oh, they're just fans.
You think that they, the two of you are not new on the street. Maybe some word has gotten around about who you are.
Does anybody know who Boom is? Kara is undoubtedly famous, but don't know. I'm just curious.
Are we pausing the combat to have a conversation about this?
Do you know who I am?
I don't think so.
Kara steps over next to Sisil and is like, yeah.
I don't recognize you, sir. And she fires her light Thasphalt rifle.
Lethally?
Non-lethally.
Not. Oh, okay. All right.
I mean, it's not. It's not a non. I could switch to the compliance array, I suppose. But
Sure, as you moved, yeah.
but then I lose my move and I can't shoot at anybody.
You could drop your...
I could drop it. I'll drop the Thasphalt rifle just for the moment
Okay.
and pick up,
Clack, clack.
pull out the combat reload. Toss my weapon like John Wick, and flash compliance ray
Yeah. Amazing.
for a 19 on the die for 24 to hit.
Right between the eyes, man.
Fine, we'll do it non-lethally.
For 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, and they fall over unconscious. Knocked them out. Well done. They are out. You have one combatant left. I like this tag team from Sisil and Kara. Miko, it's your turn. There's only the Yosoki IFF agent at the ruined desk.
You see Migo's a bit crestfallen because he definitely wanted to hammer the point home, not to shoot him in the face.
Yeah. Sign
But
an autograph.
I guess he will, he's gonna run and Dukes of Hazzard slide across the splinters of this desk
Yeah.
and say,
It's hammer time?
You're the nail I've been looking for.
the stars will take a life. Is that what you said?
Ooh. For some reason, I pictured Migo with a hammer from Smash Brothers. It's
That's only a 10 to hit.
You misjudge it and you just slam on more of the desk, fulfilling Boom's wish.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
finds the side chest of drawers that wasn't completely destroyed by the grenade and just gone.
Smashes it.
Yep. That's it.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Okay. Alrighty. Top of round 2. It is that Yosoki's turn. What do they do? What do you do when you hear your partner taken out by Kara Valtara, and then Migo, just the hammer comes and tries to hammer you? That's a tough one. Good thing they are committed to the cause. And this Yosoki drops the arc pistol and tries to hit you with a tactical baton in your knee specifically. And that is a 15 against KSC, Migo. Nothing.
That doesn't do it.
I picture that just musters all the courage possible, pulls out the baton, hits you on the knee, dink, and it just, like, as hard as they could, does nothing to you. Amazing. Boom, it's your turn. What are you going to do? No one knows who you are.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, but wait, what?
You
What?
rolled bad, right? I heard the dice roll in my ear, and then I look up and Kelly's.
Oh no! It's just because the Yosokis with batons is just that PTSD is Thaddeus, because that was like the first engagement where they're like,
Yeah, he went down
three
with that,
Yosokis like that, surprisingly deadly with batons. Everyone,
And it's
Right?
ironic that a cat got taken out by
Let's just not. I don't even want to talk about it. Like it's the worst. It was such a sad day. Well, Boom had a grenade equipped, and Kelly's trying to be good with the rules, so that means that he has to equip his gun again. So that takes up my movement. So, now Boom.
I think it's only a
is-
swift action to do change grips.
Cool. So Boom can now move and shoot. And then, as he's, moving across, over here to behind the desk, basically to get in line of sight of the Sisoki.
Yeah, okay, fair.
He keeps hearing things like non-lethal, but as he's doing that, he just, puts on his headphones. He's just like, goddamn terrorists and fanaticals. And then he lethally fires his squad machine gun. Alright, so here
What
we
is
go.
playing on your headphones?
It's just
Kind of like a clear line of sight.
Let the bodies hit the room.
Yeah.
No, not that one. This is his angry song. All right, so here we go.
Will is right. You have a clear line of sight. The desk is mostly destroyed. There's no cover.
Okay, cool. One moment, please. Ranged. I have so many things now. Okay, cool. Here we go.
Just wait. You're only level 4.
It didn't make it. I think it was just like a 7 to hit.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe you were bobbing your head in beat too much. Moved your rifle. It just didn't. Just missed.
Yeah.
Missed.
Just rolling low.
Yeah. Rough. It's all right.
Very rough.
Sisil, it's your turn.
All right. So as Boom puts down the cover fire, which is not actually cover fire, Sisil is gonna step up, and as he's walking forward, he is going to he's got his pulsecaster gun up, and he almost just lifts it up, and it fades into his arm as he reaches for his pike.
Nice.
And then he just pokes this guy in the face. Hold on.
Rude.
Boop.
Yeah. Rude.
With my non-lethal pike.
that non-lethal tip.
Face jab.
That
15 on the die.
you
And hold on, it's 15 plus 4.
19.
So 19 to hit.
You hit their face.
Yes, I
Jab
do.
successful. Jab successful.
That's an 8 on the die with a plus 7 for a total of 15. Is that right? I'm terrible at math. So 15 points of non-lethal damage straight to the face.
Their eyes are locked with Migo after having tried to hit their leg, and then they look up and then just boom, hit in the temple, pass out.
Yay.
You all wait for just a minute to make sure that everything is good. You don't hear anything.
All right. Are we out of initiative?
You are out of initiative.
Cecil is going to step up and clear the room. He's just going to step over the body as he steps into the room and then shout, "Clear."
There's door to northeast. I will check.
Okay, so Sisil, you walk in, you see clearly that this is a 20 by 30, 40 room. There's a desk with 3 chairs. Seems like an office. There's a computer monitor station with 3 screens. A lot of technical, like they didn't try to make this space pretty. It's a technical space, lots of storage, desks. This seems like it's probably a security office.
All right.
What are you going to do? There's no one else in there.
Yeah, that was first off. Is like, do I need to do a perception check to make sure there's nobody else in the room? If not, then he's gonna call it clear, and then he's gonna or put binders on the Yusoki.
Okay.
They're unconscious, and then I don't think I have computers. Boom, you're the computer guy, right?
I can't hear you. Can
Boom.
you speak up a little bit?
Am I talking too quiet?
He's all the way over there. He's outside.
I got computers. Fuck it.
He's very good at computers. If you need help, just ask.
Cecil steps over to the computer.
I've seen a
he says
computer
it was
before.
comms.
All
There's
right, that comes
a
to
computer
help.
in here.
Yeah. I'm on my way.
And I guess I will do.
Boom, when you walked up to that room, Boom, you seemed the room had a label that said data on it in that northeast room.
Oh, okay. Got you. Cecil, I'm here to help.
It's a 15 on the die, or 15 total computers.
Give me
check.
1 sec to help you.
And Migo and Kara, you are waiting in the hallway, keeping.
Fuck me.
What are you doing?
Kara is going to be looking at these other. She suspects she didn't go in the hallway, but this is the hallway to the north, the northernmost spot on the map in this room is the hallway. And you had said, I think, like something about 3 sections.
There were 3 major exit points from this kind of layout area, this like C-suite area, and one of those is the residential access where there's confirmed activity, something happening in one of those to the in the residential area. One of these 3. Now, I'll say that when you first came in, the door that's down south here, that's right, that looks like a big major entry, and you would think, all right, this is an entry, and like this is somebody's first experience coming in here, right? So that's probably one of the entry points. Now, there are 2 doors. You're standing in the middle of the lobby pretty much. There's a door immediately to your west. Unclear what that is. There's a door to your southwest. That's very clearly labeled as restrooms.
This one here.
Yes, the door to your southwest is labeled as restrooms.
Well,
Migo is putting binders on this Yusoki.
Okay.
He's putting them on uncomfortably tight though, because
makes sense.
he took that personally.
Can't blame you.
Are there any conductive surfaces in this lobby?
Yeah,
Like-
if you wanted to try and sense something, then I would say the floor is probably wood, but there are some conductive surfaces that you could reach out and touch. Maybe a sconce.
It's very tastefully designed. I know I keep saying that, but it really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Kara would be doing that while crew's binding up and searching, I guess, the bodies.
Okay. Let me know. Look into the electrolocution while I jump over and boom, Cecil.
It's Alien Archive 4.
Okay.
Feel the presence of other creatures through conductive surfaces. Sensors installed in your hands or feet can do the same when you make contact with the metal, crystalline, or
Okay.
metallic surface. You can detect the presence of other creatures within 60 feet that are also in contact with the same surface,
Within 60 feet in contact with the same
even through
surface.
walls and other obstacles.
Like I
Love it.
didn't catch it. This is a racial feat.
No, this is a nanocyte augmentation.
Rad as hell. That's cool. That's real cool. I think that Well, let's go to Sisil and Boom real quick. So you are doing what?
So Sisil
You're just rolling dice.
rolled, what was it again? For computers?
15.
For the perception or computers?
He was rolling computers, I believe.
I wrote computers with the 15.
So Boom, unfortunately, even with all his bonus, he has a nice bonus, but he rolled a 1. So, you know what I'm saying?
So what's
it's
your
a
total?
crit fail. Well, my total is 11.
You can't crit.
You can't crit fail.
You still pass.
Okay.
You automatically pass for aid.
Yeah, for 8 it's 10 plus. That's the 17. It seems like you're close, but something's just not right. You're not seeing what there is in the computer. You can't quite get in. So
Sorry,
17 is not
Sisil.
enough.
Not quite on it today, I'm afraid.
I don't know that you could take 10, but I would say there's probably a limit on how many times you could try in doing this, knowing that you're trying to get through, obviously, to get to Leora. So I don't know that you could take 10 unless you really wanted to jump in, but I would say that you probably have maybe 2 more chances. And that's my guess. I would probably leave that up to Kara and or the leaders as far as your pacing and how many times people want to go through. I'm going to say it takes probably a minute or 2 for you to check.
If you want to give it a go for it. And Sisil is going to step out of the room so he doesn't get electrocuted when you fail.
Thanks for the support. And he like kind of gets on his knees, messing around. I mean, how
Boom,
important
are you
does this
getting
Boom
in?
sense this is? All right, so Kara, I'd like to take another 10 minutes to try to really get through this. If you
We don't really
time.
have 10 minutes.
I think you probably roll high up. You said you have a +9 or +10 on your skill check?
Yeah, but I'd just be rolling forever then. Don't I need to take 10 in order to justify doing this again?
No, I rolled fairly low. I rolled a 9 plus.
Yeah, but I rolled
6.
to
So,
assist
like,
you. Could I just independently roll again? You know?
Yeah. So
And I think-
independently do another
Yeah.
computer check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that Sisil's out of the room, less distracted.
He cracks his knuckles.
Yeah.
Crack knuckles.
Bodies at the floor.
He puts headphones on.
Just bobbing his head as a cigar, like bouncing. It's just a 12 though, so it's only 1 point better without Sisil. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, that's
it's
yeah.
not really good.
I think that's probably taken up another 2 or 3 minutes.
Yep.
You could probably hit a 5-minute total if you had one more chance, and then at that point, I'll leave it up to Kara. I'm thinking every check is about 1 to 2 minutes, so
Wait, what do you?
3 checks is around 5 minutes. I'm saying I don't know
say
how much
it's
time
only
you guys
6
want to spend
seconds,
doing
but-
this.
So you're giving me another shot here, is what you're saying?
I'm saying there's one more chance for you to jump in, where my guess of how much time
All right,
Kara is
cool.
allowing to spend.
I'll tell
but
you.
I'll leave it up.
Well, he doesn't consult Kara. I'm sorry, Kara, but like, he's just gonna like really quickly because he knows what he's doing. Kara and him go way back. He knows what's allowed and like what sort of flexibility. Yeah, it's Boom. Come on,
We're on
My
a
Boom
schedule.
knows.
Boom.
Schedule. Yeah,
know-
I look.
You know what they said? We don't set the timeline.
Before you roll, Boom,
Uh-oh.
Kara, you are. Which direction are you looking? Is it a 60-foot like, what diameter? Is it a circle? Is it like a line? Or it's just anything within 60
Within
feet?
60 feet, so I guess it would be a circle 60 feet around me.
Cool. Love it. Okay. Okay. Cool. I think that would be. I didn't mean to draw this square
I did.
on you.
Oh,
Okay.
I did
Thank
the
you.
thing.
That's super helpful.
But I don't know how to move it now.
Yeah, it's okay. I think you sense that there is movement at the edge of your periphery, off to the west.
To the
There's
west.
a pretty strong sense of movement in this area. Let me draw it on the map. In this general area, do you see this white thing that I drew?
No.
Not yet. Hold
Is
on.
he supposed to see it only? I don't see anything.
No, I was just putting it in the area. Let me maybe outline the corners of it in kind of this area. Let me go back here. In your southwest area, it seems like in an area
The bathroom.
possibly
They're all in the bathroom.
within the bathrooms.
Guys,
So
I
you
sense
now
there's
have the-
some movement in this bathroom here. And I don't mean
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom. What do you do with that knowledge, Boom?
Boom just tries to erase every distraction, every like Sisil squeak gone, everything like nothing is said, and he rolls a 26 this time.
Rolls a 26. Your concentration pays off. Opens up. You see three things. See three things. You see one that there's a very clear indicator on the screen that the office, this whole area, is in a sort of lockdown emergency state. Okay. You see that there are traps still within the space. You do see that there are cameras that you can plug into. You will need to roll another computer check to both see and disable where those traps are, or to see into the cameras.
He's gonna do that.
You do see that there is a window open that whoever was here last was reading. There's a memo that's been kind of stuck up, maybe a little posterized, kind of pinned onto the screen. It's a memo from Leora Huxley herself to the security individual saying, "Thank you for the system upgrades. Your security work is invaluable, and your work ethic even more so. We all work better when tomorrow is safe. What you give, you get back." Signed, Leora Huxley.
All right, Boom rolls a 26 again. He's gonna try to shut down those security things that you
The
described.
traps or the cameras?
The
you
traps.
Trying to look at the cameras? Or you trying to look at the traps? Okay. Yeah. Okay. You see that there were two more traps. They were both in. You can see now with this open that you can see a rough plate of room programming and what else is in here. So immediately to your the wall on the western side of the lobby, bathroom, right? You see that on the other side of the bathroom there is another storage-ish area, smaller. You see that the western single panel door, that seems to be some sort of a waiting area, and there were two traps in there that are now off. One of them was a laser trap that was able to shoot anybody moving in, and another one is a pit trap that is right in front of the door that's in the south of that space.
Pit trap, huh?
And you were able to hold the panel shut. To the west of that room, it looks like there you see the outline. That's like an entertainment space, probably a bar, lounge area, and there are a couple more rooms behind that. Those probably storage for that entertainment.
Okay, so from east to west, there's a bathroom, a waiting room, roughly, and then an entertainment room and a couple of storage areas.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
How you doing in there? You got
There
visual?
Yeah, I have a rough layout of area and what rooms are what, and I shut down several traps. It would not have been fun.
Nice.
So,
Great
traps,
work, Boom.
always good fun.
But you said there's cameras. So does he have like actual camera access, or that would take another role?
That's another roll.
Can I assist?
You're welcome to assist, Gara, but I rolled 29 anyway, so it is necessary.
Kara, you come in, or maybe you don't.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
come in, but
Okay.
I'm having trouble moving my token. There we go.
Okay. Vinny.
Migo hears that conversation. He's like, "Hey, is there a way we could link those cameras to Archie? We can maybe get the drop on some folks while we're moving around the space."
I am trying right now.
Archie just
It's
has a
probably going to
projection
take
as they fly
another
around.
10 minutes, or sorry, 5 minutes to interface with Archie.
Actually, I'm gonna install a. Kara's gonna walk up to the. Is there like a feed? Like a camera feed?
After the
Yeah,
roll.
I mean, after the roll, you,
but he rolled
you can
29,
see
so
the
probably.
cameras. Yeah. So you can open up the cameras to see what's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's a signal, right? I have this micro tab.
Okay.
that I can install.
Cool.
All right,
What
I
does it do?
guess it's on a data pad, so it would have to be on the data pad, right? Or a data link, whatever.
Yeah, well, like I imagine.
What are you
these
trying to do?
Good.
It allows intercepted data as audio or text or files, whatever is received. You can like tap it.
Oh, so instead of feeding it to Archie for a real-time update, you're saying you would just tap into this data stream in order to then have it feed to your data
I
pad.
guess we can
if there's
have it on
anything that comes
Archie.
through.
Is that better?
In terms of the difficulty, I'd say you probably know your data tap better. I'm going to say it's not easy to just walk into a room and be able to like see where the feed is and find the best place. It's probably harder to do that with Archie. I think with Archie, it would be more of an engineering check because you're going to have to
Like
move in.
from a networking perspective.
Right.
So you're basically putting in like a network boolean to sniff all the packets passing through.
Yeah.
With that computer viewing the cameras, I would imagine that it'd be pretty easy to see what traffic is coming from their IPTV system to send those cameras to the computer, and then just
And
reroute
you're the
that to
lead,
Archie.
so it should be on your data pad, and you would just direct us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's probably a DC 20. That feels like
Yeah.
good between like not super difficult, not easy.
So the installation of this micro tap is DC 18. Engineering check.
Okay,
for
so
what I
that's
wanna do.
that's just to get it in. Is that what the micro tap says?
Yeah.
Micro tap Starfighter. Micro tap.
It's actually just a little tap for beer.
Okay, so it's a successful engineering check in 10 minutes of work to put it in. Okay, cool.
Is it 10
That's fine.
minutes?
Yeah, it says 10 minutes of work.
I feel
what I'm
like we
saying.
wouldn't take 10 minutes unless
Mark
we can boot
1.
it.
This
Boot
is
it
like
to Archie.
Well, like
a huge thing,
What-
though. I feel.
what cameras do we have access to? Like, is it just on this floor, or is it for the whole building?
Yeah, because if you
You
get
have-
instantaneous video, then we just
We should be able to
mark
see it
everybody.
right now, right?
Yeah, I mean you can see it now. You don't see anything in the bathroom because that's an invasion of privacy. You see the conference room. You see you see Leora's office. You see the hallway, the interstitial hallway that was between the office and the lobby that you're at now. You see the lobby. You see the waiting room, and you see the entertainment spaces. You see that there are two. One is a bar. One is a lounge. You don't see anybody in the lobby. You don't see anybody in the interstitial area. You see the two vests unconscious in the conference room. You see,
one's dead.
Sorry, one's dead.
One's dead.
Yeah, of course you would know. And
Not by my
then,
hand.
in the lounge, you don't see anybody. In the bar, you do see two people. I'm thinking that it's like in the corner, and you see that there is another Yosoki sitting at the bar, also in IFF, nursing a drink, but they look a little tense. And there's a bartender, Hilke. The camera's behind them, so you can't see what they look like, but you can see the red skin. You can see that it's a female Hilke bartender, and the IFF agent is sitting right in front of them. There is a gun on the bar, and the Yosoki's hand is on it. That's all that you can see from here. There are other feeds of like you can see other spaces set up of other feeds like that are meant to be on other floors, but you can pretty much just see what's in here.
Is the you said there was like a kind of like a layout of the facility in a way, because it had like an interface to disable those traps, right?
Yeah.
Is there like a back,
thinking?
like the kitchen into the bar?
There is a storage area. There's not like food. You do see that there's probably behind the camera, like right like at the bottom of the camera, right out of view, there is a door that you can just make out like it's like clear where somebody would walk in the back to get more drinks or supplies or whatnot. But there's not a back way in from there. You see that there is a door in the kitchen is
lobby?
to the west here. Yeah, the kitchen or the bar, right, is on the west where I'm pinging. Right above it is the lounge, and there's a door to the outside. So if you recall, when you were outside, you were looking, there were 3 doors. There was the one that goes into Leora's office, there was one that goes into Interstitial, and there was one on the far left. That far left door is a lounge door. So you could theoretically go outside in through the lounge and then come straight down into there or there's a door behind where the Yusoki's sitting. So I'm going to ping on the map here that you see that there are 2 doors. I'm pinging where both of those doors are, right? The door that is on the right here, a little lower, that's directly opposite the bar. So if you're trying to be tactical, you could come into the right, directly behind the bar, behind this IFF agent in full view of the bartender, or you could come in on their side at the top of the room from the door that's outside. It's a lot of information.
Yeah. And when I did when I used my nanite array,
you think that periphery feel that you got was from probably the Yusoki at the bar, maybe like tapping their foot. Still unclear, but definitely somebody in the bathrooms.
I think there's someone in the bathrooms. We should clear it before moving on, and then coming into the bar. What do you say? We could storm both, blitz both entrances at once.
Ooh.
I'm
I
standing
see
ready to
where
breach.
I see this to the feed, the bogies. So I agree that is good path forward. Let's get them first, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's
Follow
clear this
your lead,
bathroom
Gara.
now.
To the bathroom. Let's get it. And Migo is going to step up and open the bathroom door.
Okay.
Is it the men's room? Is it the women's room? Is there like non-gendered?
There's just a
lavatories?
sign. There's just a sign for a bathroom.
All right. He opens the door.
You see that you are in the sink area.
Okay.
You know how sometimes there's like a head sink area that you can go into?
Yeah.
There's a door to your left and a door to your right. I am going to assume that some of it is split for maybe for gender, maybe for overflow and just capacity. Not sure what they would do here quite in
Yep.
Starfinder. Could be for anything.
Right.
Go ahead.
So we all file into the bathroom. Hey, Kara,
You're all standing in the cold light of the bathroom.
where's that life you felt?
It was
To the left, to the right.
left.
Ready?
All right, newbie. You're standing
Yeah,
in front
sorry.
of the door. Get it.
I was like, Kara.
Let's not let Sisil go first, I think. Yeah.
Cecil, you gonna do it or you gonna move out of the way? Pick one.
No, I'm in. I mean, are you guys like as players ready?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because if I open the door, that's a move action, and then can I ready an action to attack?
How is everyone on health, by the way?
None of your business, John.
Let's just set the stakes here.
I'm at 10 of 32 stamina.
Ooh.
I'm not into health yet.
Okay.
I'm at
Not
I'm at
into health
39.
either. 24 of 32.
15
Okay.
of 27 stamina.
Okay.
So we're all still in stamina. Everybody's fine.
No one's at full though. We don't
No, that's true.
God, the bathroom monster will be the hardest one we ever fight.
The bathroom
right?
is the boss. That's all.
You see a
the
giant
whole
Akeshti Rivener.
Yeah.
Cecil kicks the door
Cecil
open.
opens the door. I was going to talk about your ready to action, but you kick the door open. You see before you on your. I'm just going to go with the orientation of the game here. You see that on the right is another long row of 2 sinks, and on your left, you see a urinal on the right, and then on the left you see 3 stalls.
Cecil's
The
going
doors
to
are closed.
step in, knowing there's no traps now. He's going to step into this corner.
There's no traps.
There's a Clyde. And
Yeah.
then he's going to step into this corner and then duck down and look underneath to see if he can see anybody's feet.
There is a of the neon lights, or the fluorescent
hum.
lights, the hum of the
A
lights.
fluorescent.
and it's just the cold white of the bathroom. Totally different than the warm lobby out here.
that didn't at all sound like a monster when you're like, eh. That
Sorry,
totally
you
sounds
said
like
the
the
left-
hum of lights, John.
I know. It's
terrifying at
because
Is this an American stall, or can I see like where I can see through the bathroom, or is it a
can't privacy
European
at all,
stall?
yeah.
it's a European stall. I like to think that Akitan has a bit more of a European flavor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does this bathroom smell like?
Great question.
So you're saying I don't see any feet underneath, or you're saying I can't see underneath?
You
can't
can't
see.
see any feet.
Okay.
Give me a perception check, Migo. Or anybody else that walks in.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Oh, that's a lot. That is 22.
Yeah, what a question.
27.
Doesn't smell great.
21.
You know what it smells like? You know what it smells like? It smells like a courtesy flush.
Ew. Cecil's gonna move down and stand 5 feet away from
On the
3
sink.
doors. Yeah.
On the sink. I don't know that you're squeezing. I'm
I'm
just gonna let you know
small.
you're
I'm
technically
small.
squeezing.
No.
But the sink is jutting out into that space.
It's only taking up
There's
half
not
the
a lot of-
square.
There's not a lot of things.
I take up half a square.
I'm just saying you're squeezing. You're
Fine.
like right there on the edge.
You want to
Can't
get into
really
squeezing rules? You're gonna make me pull out squeezing rules?
Yeah, I will if it's an issue. Vinny.
Hey, Migo whispers into his comms, says, "Hey, let's each of us pick a door. We'll do a 3 count, kick them all open at the same time."
I got reach, so like I can cover all 3. Just start kicking them.
Ooh.
All right, let's kick them.
You can.
I'm gonna ready in action
Boom also ready.
to punch somebody in the nose with my pike.
Can you ready an action and take an action at the same time? Can you like kick and
No.
then ready?
I'm not kicking. Migo's
okay.
gonna kick. I as Sisil am going to ready in action to bop somebody with my pike.
Okay, so to be clear, so
Bop.
everyone knows, the 4 of you are standing in the bathroom. Boom is at the top,
The door
not in
slams
front of a
behind
stall.
us.
yeah. Got him. Migo is
One
standing in front of
grenade
stall.
goes
You hear the
off.
tink, tink, tink of a grenade rolling across the floor.
Yeah, it is time for boom. Migo is standing in front of door number 1, stall door number 2, or directly in front. Cecil is 5 feet away from squeezing from door number 2, and Kara is also squeezing in front of door number 3. They're all shut. So what's the plan?
Migo's gonna kick the door open one at a time, and we're gonna take
Well,
whatever in there.
Migo is pitching to kick all 3 doors open at the same time
How do you do that? Oh,
because there's 4 of us
Yeah, go ahead, Boom, step up.
and 3 doors.
and 3 doors. Yeah.
All right, so I guess yeah, Boom can help kicking down a door. That's not a problem. Which door am I kicking down?
Hey, boom, boom. Take door number 2.
Yeah, middle door.
Okay.
Carrie, you got door number 3.
Yeah. And she's got out her attack lash.
And if you guys are using melee weapons, you all get a +2 from my Swarmer ability.
Nice.
I am. You see the hammer start to electrify in Migo's right hand.
Okay, so
Literally
So-
don't have any handheld weapons.
They're all in the other bathroom. It's
so to be clear, Kara, you are going to open the door with your attack lash because you're 5 feet away.
I guess, yeah, I need somebody to open it, or I can.
Or you, okay, so the 3 of you are right in front of the door. Okay, all right. And Cecil's right behind you. And Cecil, you're readying an action.
I'm standing
Do what?
on the sink instead of squished.
You're
underneath it.
standing on the sink.
Yeah, and I got my
Okay.
pike to go over into their shoulders.
Okay, there's going to be some cover there if we figure out what's
That's
happening
fine.
here. Okay, all right. And you guys are going to open the door.
Yep. All right. You ready? On my mark.
Ready.
3, 2, 1. Mark.
And that's our game.
Of course, I knew you were gonna do that. I knew it.
Yeah, dude, of course, man. Of course. Kicking open the bathroom doors. Amazing. Good stuff. Thanks for hanging out with us, Finder. You're fantastic.
Thanks, fine,
Thanks, dude.
Thanks, Finder.